We're going to talk movies, Criterions, and DVD and Blu-ray stuff. So stick around. Hi, folks. Old Man Grognard here, and I wanted to show you my office and my collections, which I want to talk about. Okay, behold my office, which is not very well lit. So it's going to be a little hard trying to show you some stuff. I do have my role-playing game collections. This is only a fraction of them. The rest are in the garage, about 12 plastic boxes full, and my printer and my computer. And I see a lot of people, I want to talk about my DVD and Blu-ray collection. I see a lot of people showing off their collections. Oh, I have all these things and it's real nice, bookcases and stuff. Well, I don't have room for that. So if you can barely see it over there in the closet is part of my Blu-ray and DVD collection. And there's about 12 to 14 milk crates in there. Yes, milk crates. So without further ado, let's go into the living room and we'll talk more about stuff. Okay, first of all, now I explained pretty much what I said I had an eclectic taste in movies, and this probably would be really good, best reflected right now on my Criterions. I do not discriminate between Blu-ray and DVD. If there's a DVD, the only DVD, I'll take the DVD. If there's only a Blu-ray, I'll take a Blu-ray. That's why I like those sets that are like dual format. Anyway, this is my Criterion box right here. And that's double layered, you can see. I got about 60, 65 of these in here. Here's a short history Criterion. Criterion's been putting out media like this since the Laserdisc days. They started with Laserdisc. They put they licensed the films, and then they put these really good deluxe sets out that were geared towards the film buff. And it had a lot of stuff in it. It had stuff to read. It had commentary. That's the first company to do commentaries on movies. And they would put like supplements in there, like scenes, deleted scenes, alternate takes, things like that you could access. And when DVDs and Blu-rays came along, they jumped on it. And now they mostly make DVDs and Blu-rays, and they make some nice sets too. Let's go through some of them, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, a little something familiar here. Let's see. And some of these are out of print. The way Criterion works is they license it from the studio, and then the studio, if their contract runs out or they want to put out something else, they'll yank the license or something like that. I don't exactly know what the arrangement is, but things will go out of print, like this one, Hard Boiled. Now there's a Dragon Dynasty version out there, but if you can get this one, I got this one as a fluke. But this is out of print. And probably the one that most people want is the Criterion version of This Is Spinal Tap. I think they only had it out for a year when MGM said, nope, we want it back, we're putting out our own version. And that one goes for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So you can find one cheap, get it. Okay, let's look at some stuff here. The Third Man, another out of print. But I think they've got this on Blu-ray now, so I don't know. What else do we have here? This is a good movie, The Uninvited. This is an old ghost story with Ray Milland. I love the older movies. They do a lot of international stuff too. I don't have very many of those. Mostly British productions. But they put out a lot of like the Kurosawa stuff is really good. And things like Bergman and those kind of things. This is a recent one, Jabberwocky, great Terry Gilliam film. Great Terry Gilliam film. Here's one of the last things that Orson Welles ever did, F for Fake. I love this. This is like a documentary essay on fakes. It's a lot of fun. You should check it out. And before I get any further, this is the statement that Criterion puts on every DVD, and it pretty much sums up what they're all about. The Criterion Collection is a continuing series of classic and important contemporary films. It usually says presents, whatever the film is. What else do we have in here? Oh, they finally came out with this is a Blu-ray copy of Eraserhead. I was looking forward to this. I had the David Lynch copy, but I like this one better. Okay, The Killing, good early Kubrick film noir with Richard Hayden and a lot of good stars in it. Here's one. Here's one of the things I said. And sometimes they give you extras like a whole other film. Now, let me show you one of the extras you get. You usually get a booklet written by some scholarly people who know what they're talking about. You just don't get a little paper in there or anything, but it's really interesting. Like this one, Ace in the Hole. This is out of print too. It's a Billy Wilder film with Kirk Douglas. And it's a very satirical one. And he's a newspaper man in there who goes to like Arizona and makes up a story. But instead of a booklet, they give you New Mexico. He goes to New Mexico. They give you the Albuquerque Sun Bulletin, which has all the stories that the film buffs write about it here, the film experts. And they have little things like ads tied kind of to the storyline, things like that, and all the credits. And it's really cool. They don't have to do that, but they do it. And here's one this is my Blu-ray, His Girl Friday. Now, there's a little history behind this. His Girl Friday is based on one of my favorite stage plays called The Front Page. In fact, they filmed this earlier in the 30s with Pat O'Brien of Montague. And this is with Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. Yes, I know it's in public domain, but they give you in here, not only is it cleaned up and everything, but they give you in here both films, the 30s Front Page and His Girl Friday. So you get two films for one. And plus, just like Ace in the Hole, they went a little, they took it a step further because this is a four-pager. That's the newspaper that they work for. And it's all about a guy who's being hung. They got him, they saved him. And it's, like I said, it's set up just like a paper. And it's got all the articles in there. It is really cool. It's one of my favorite things like that. So that's His Girl Friday. And this is par for the course for Criterion Collection. This one I really wanted to show you. This is their version, my Blu-ray of Dr. Strangelove. Anybody who knows this film know where I'm heading with this. You open it up. Let's see. There it is. Open it up. And you got all the, you got the disc and everything in there. But the information, the booklet that comes with the, it comes with the essays and things is in this. Top Secret Plan R. You open it up and it's almost like an artifact for the movie. Have you ever seen a commie drink a glass of water? Top secret. Your information that Slim Pickens reads in the film. Here's the booklet that comes with it. That's Turgeson's girlfriend, the model. And it's got all the things in there. It's even got a little booklet with all the credits. This little tiny booklet. And it's here it is. It is a Holy Bible and Russian phrases. That little thing right there. It's got all the credits in it. It's so much fun. And Criterion is no good. Now, the Criterions, they cost about maybe 10 to 20 bucks more than the usual version here. But it's worth it. It's worth it because everything is so crisp and clean. They clean things up and they just restore stuff. Night of the Hunter, another good film with Robert Mitchum. Night Came to Munich. If you've ever seen The Lady Vanishes by Hitchcock, this is a nice little companion story with it for it. And, Night of the Living Dead. They actually released a really nice Night of the Living Dead. What else can I show you here? Oh, God, like I said, I got tons of these things. They've done silent films. Chaplin's The Kid. What else do we have here? The 39 Steps. More Hitchcock. The Manchurian... that's My Darling Clementine. This is The Manchurian Candidate. And what is this? Oh, Make Way for Tomorrow. Great Leo McCarey film. What else? And they just... I've got some like Harold Lloyd stuff here. I can't really find. They also do some nice box sets. This is called America Lost and Found. The BBS story. And these guys produced a lot of like 60s films with like Jack Nicholson and things like that. Their first film was The Monkey's Head, which is in here. They have Head, Easy Rider, What else? The 5 Easy Pieces. Drive, she said, in a safe place. The last picture shown, The King of Marvin Gardens. Great box set. And here's something interesting. I was like, the golden age of television. I remember the series on PBS. A lot of live television stuff here that they've restored. It's really great. And one of my favorites is The Complete Mr. Arcadin. This is an Orson Welles film I really like that doesn't get enough love. So, what else do I see here? Naked City, Paris, Texas. Safety Last. And Speedy. Those are both 2 Harold Lloyd films. And also for a while, they did this with Red River, and The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. They put them out in dual format. Also, they have The Freshman. Harold Lloyd's film, The Freshman, is also in dual format. I understand they stopped it because people didn't like it. I can't understand why. I don't know. Sweet Smell of Success, if you want that, you can get it from them. And some of these films you can only get from them. Like that Make Way for Tomorrow. I don't see it anywhere. What are we else? Night in the City, which is a good noir. And here's one of my favorites. Crumb, the documentary on Robert Crumb. The Great Dictator, Modern Times from Chaplin. Modern Times, City Lights from Modern Chaplin. And just, I bought this about 5 times, and I'll tell you a story about it later. If you're going to watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, watch this one. It's got so much stuff in here. It's got some deleted scenes. It's got a part of a documentary. And it's got 3 commentaries. One by the director, Terry Gilliam. One by Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro. And my favorite one is one by Hunter S. Thompson and the producer of the film, where they talk back and forth. And you gotta hear it. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So that's my Criterion pitch, I guess. I don't know. But if you find these, I'll put a link down below, and we will, and it's just, there's so much other stuff here. Shock Corridor, some old Hobson's Choice, which is an old David Lean's last black and white film. Seconds with Rock Hudson, probably one of the best things he ever did. And what else do we got in here? Oh, To Be or Not to Be, the original. These Highway, 12 Angry Men. Island of Lost Souls. This completed my Universal. It's Paramount, but not a Universal. Usually lumped in with Universal. But that completed my classic horror compilation. This one's neat because it's got the film. It's got commentary on it, but it's also got a lot of these features from Mark Mothersbaugh and Devo, who were influenced by this film to form Devo, and they include their video, Are We Not Men, Jocko Homo. So this is one to look for. Thief of Baghdad. Anyway, I could go on and on and on. But like I said, I'll put it down below the link to their website, and you can take a look yourself. There's always films coming and going. Remember, they do go out of print, so hop on it when you can. So that's my Criterion talk, and until I see you next time, bye-bye.